beef. This is the last thing we got to talk about. We got beef on another podcast. I'm gonna let y'all hear this real fast.
Fine. I'm gonna be talking big cash money to one payday, and it's garbage Chicago Bears. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot going on in the show today.
Hey, I'm so sorry. Y'all haven't scored a touchdown in 3 weeks now, is it? 3 weeks y'all ain't scored a touchdown.
You talking about the Bears game now?
The Patriots won 19-3 today.
Tate, go ahead, because I got something to say. Go ahead, Tate. Go ahead, man.
That Jaden Daniels Hail Mary was a curse. Straight losses, no touchdowns. I don't know. Caleb Williams must have been shaking in his shoes going against Jaden Daniels. He ain't done nothing.
Bro, I've been saying all along, and I'm going to keep on telling y'all, Caleb Williams is not him. I've been saying it from the beginning. He played in a Lincoln Riley offense that was catered for him to shine as a quarterback. In the NFL, you can't play that way. Not unless you have a strength offensive line and some dog WRs.
Well, they got some good WRs.
Maybe.
And let's not forget what Josh Allen looked like his first year.
That's correct. But Tate, I'm not disagreeing. But what I'm saying is all these Bears fans bought the hype train. Oh, we're going to be in the playoffs. We're going to be Caleb Williams ain't that dude, bro. And listen, inside is 2020. But if I could go back and I could have kept Justin, got Marvin Harrison Jr., Joe Alt, Zach Frazier, and got a wide receiver in the second round, oh my God. Could you imagine what the Bears would look like now compared to what they actually look like? They would destroy teams.
The issue for the Bears at this point is they have no offensive line. You, me, and Tate could get out there and do a better job than them guys that they got right now. They got no offensive line. No offensive line.
See, the reason why I don't believe that is because look at the games that Swift has had having over 100 plus yards rushing.
Run blocking is different from pass blocking. You know that.
Not based on scheme. It's gap.
Right.
It's
but
gap.
when you get into a passing situation in the NFL, if you have nobody who can stand in front of somebody and keep them from pass rushers have became way better than that's a skill now.
But they wasn't sacking Caleb like that today, bro. And the Commanders wasn't sacking Caleb like that. Caleb just holds on to the ball too dang on long because he's got to see it before he throws.
Yeah, he do need to take the check down that's available. He does that a lot.
He's just like Justin. That's what's Justin's kryptonite. Justin has to see it before he throws it.
Russ was doing that today.
A little bit.
Russ is
a little bit.
Hey, listen.
But the Bears is trash.
We're going to talk about that in a minute.
And Pay going to owe me corner time for Jet Daniels winning Rookie of the Year. The Bears ain't making the playoffs. They going to finish in the basement. And, Ma, do you know that this joker doubled down with me on the homies on Friday and said that they're not going to get swept by two teams in their division?
Who is these jokers? Who is these jokers?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to take Tate out of it. B-Dirt and Payday. Because Tate agreed with me. So, yeah, absolutely. Tate said, yeah, you telling the truth, G. But Payday and B-Dirt. But B-Dirt didn't bet. But Pay Show did. Man, I can't wait. I cannot wait, bro. Because they ain't that.
Didn't Pay bet corner time? Did they make the playoffs too?
Show did. And the Rookie of the Year. All of that, bro.
Mr. Woodside said Pay is going to be doing push-ups for days.
Yeah, he just pulled off 65 of them on the last show.
So
where is he wrong first?
Well, I think the padding on his back, he could tear his rotator. I think we all have our opinions, the quarterbacks, the rookies, even the dog in the background. But yourself right based on the 10-game sample size, and to come out and declare yourself right when this player is at his lowest point. That's do better, Big G. Do better. Because you were silent when he had his good games against the Jaguars and the Rams, and the Bears are 4-2.
No, he wasn't actually silent. He was actually saying, I was wrong. And now he does a whole 180 and say, no, I was right. That's the part that's funny to me. Tiff, what were you saying?
I was just gonna say, not just, I don't know if he said anything about Caleb's future. He wasn't right about that per se, but I mean, some of the things he said are some of the things I said. I mean, Caleb is not winning Rookie of the Year. I mean, we can probably throw that out. We are not making the playoffs. We could probably throw that out. So, I mean, he did say a lot of things that are not false. So, I mean, that's all I'm going to say about it.
Now, see, this is why they like you. They be asking like, "Hey, man, do you see if Tiffany's busy? Because see if you want to come on the show." Because see, this is we supposed to be staying at 10 toes down right now, Tiff. This is nation.
I mean, y'all want me to be like DJ and get up here and lie? What you want? Dang, I gave the politically correct answer. I mean, I feel like no. That's what you want me to say? I feel like he's wrong. Like I can give you the DJ answer if you want me to, but
first of all, he said the Patriots wasn't even sacking Caleb like that. Caleb was sacked 9 times.
That was like, all right, bro. Maybe he talking about a different game because the Commanders didn't. He was right. The Commanders didn't really sack him like that. But
they got him 3.
Oh,
I remember Fowler.
3 is a vacation for Caleb. Okay,
but the Commanders, he was under heavy duress in the Commanders game.
Yes,
Even though they hit him a bunch of times, he was under duress and he made some great escapes in the Commanders game. I mean, there was pressure like right away on a couple of those snaps. But Caleb, he did his escape thing, so he got away. But this time he wasn't so lucky against the Patriots.
And he does do that, which is I think is just a rookie thing. He does want to see him before, and I'm not gonna pat myself on the back, but all these things that I said in the offseason, it was just curious to me that the people who were, Justin detractors, I've always said the flaws that I saw in Caleb's game were the same things that Justin got, holding the ball too, long, trying to make a play. I don't. These were the things I was saying in the offseason, and here we are. So it's like it's interesting to me, to see what I thought would be strengths and weaknesses of both of them kind of coming to fruition. And again, it's only his 10 games in. Like he got a lot of growing to do. We know Peyton Manning, Josh Allen. We can name out, Troy Aikman. We can name out quarterback after quarterback that had a rough, way rougher than Caleb first year and turn that thing around. So I'm not saying I'm giving up or hope is lost. I'm just saying that this is not what we expected. And I think that's part of the frustration maybe within the team and from fans that we all kind of felt like, all right, we here. We may not be at the pinnacle of where we're going to be. We may not make the playoffs, but we're going to compete. We're really going to be in that thing competing. And now we're looking at the schedule like, can we even get another dub?
I fully expected to make the playoffs. I ain't gonna lie to you. I
did too, but I'm just saying, if we have really been fighting and been in every game, and maybe we just got a tough division and we didn't end up making it. We was 9-7 or whatever, or 9-8, whatever the math would be.
10-7, yeah, we could.
You know what I'm saying? People would have been okay with it, but it's just like we're just like. We're the laughing stock now. Like, we're the team. It's like, oh, yeah, we hope we play them. You know what I'm saying? Where a couple weeks ago, that wasn't the narrative at all. So it's just, maybe it's just the way it flipped so quickly is also jarring.
Now, but see, that's the problem I'm having here. It's just these ever-changing narratives, and that's just the beast that the NFL is. Every week, the news cycle is giving you something else to chew on. As you said, Tiff, we were in games. We were in every game this season up until the last 2 weeks. And now we're the laughing stock because we wasn't in 2 games. The last 2 games, now we're laughing stocks. Now we're terrible. Now we're the worst team that you've ever seen. Let's pump the brakes, G.
I think it's the way we lost and who we lost to. I think it's a lot of it. If we had lost to the Lions like that or something like, you know what I'm saying? I think it would be a little bit different. But just I think it feels like coming off that deflating ass Washington loss, and it feels like the team don't have no fight. Like I said, if the team was out there fighting and competing and doing their best and we losing to the Lions closely and whatever else, I don't think people would feel the way they feel. But the shit feels pretty hopeless for this season. Or maybe I'm the only one that feel like that.
Everybody feels like that. Because these type of losses happen to every team at every season. You're gonna have lose games in which you just look like you didn't show up. You're gonna be lethargic. That's the nature of the beast. Any given Sunday, we can turn around and win our next game. Hint, hint. because I'm not
But
saying
you usually bounce back though. If we had bounced back in this game, people wouldn't be feeling like that. We already had that type of game versus Arizona. So at some point you got to bounce back. You can't keep stringing these games together
we got 8 more weeks to bounce back.
Okay, you positive, Polly. I'm proud of you.
No, what I'm saying is that some people and a lot of these podcasters looking at you all know-it-alls, you do more talking than you do watching. You was running at the mouth, and you didn't even watch the game. You didn't even talking about what 100-yard games are you talking about from Swift? Where you talking about the 2 times he's had? What? I don't even think he's had 100-yard game.
No, he's had over 100, and he had like once. 90 something.
I think he had 100 yards once this season.
I think you capping on him.
No, he said maybe had 100 total yards, 100 rushing yards. I think that's once.
100 rushing yard game, but he's had a couple games. I think maybe 3 games where he had over 100 yards of scrimmage.
Yes, 2 different things, right? And then he says they haven't even been, getting in Caleb's shit the last couple of weeks. That's complete bullshit, as we already said. He's been sacked 18 times in the last 3 games, and that's not accounting for the times that one they took him off because he got rough in the pass, or the times he's been running for his dear life. He hasn't had the opportunity to even show you that he's a good quarterback. And I'm not giving him any excuse, right? I'm not giving him an excuse because he has been off on his throws. But I'll say it again: if you can't trust your footing, if you can't trust your pocket to even move up in the pocket, to even move through your progressions, then what do you expect?
I agree with the dog.
I'm gonna beat that shit. I'm gonna beat that dog ass, man. I'm tired of him.
Bring him on the podcast. I feel like part of the last 2 hair fall. He's frustrated too. He don't like
pissed. I wanted to end the episode with something Caleb said. It's really losing steam.
Pack them claws up, Bucko. Pack them bitches up.
No, because we can still have a winning record, and for that, claws up.
Nah,
big claws.
Yeah, if we can come out winning these games, all these games, these division games, yeah. No, not me, but I'm saying y'all can.
Put your claws up.
No, okay, that's what's up.
You the only one on the pod with claws.
Put my hood up.
Exactly.
I'm gonna put my hood up on that.
Got the claws. Come on, man. Let us see the claws.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Why is so bedazzled?
Because my team ain't got no life or no shine, so I had to add some life and shine. My team is drab and depressing. So I said, you know what? Let me bring the razzle dazzle since the Bears don't never want to bring the razzle dazzle.
You look like Michael Jackson in The Wiz.
No, I do not. Although he played that role, he's on down the road.
That Mason Diddy.
He's on down the road. Don't
She's
you
really
carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, we need to sing that. That's how we need to get that stress off. Don't carry nothing that might be a load, Bears fans, including your team.
That might be a copyright strike. I don't know if I can put that in the pocket.
Hey, please put
it's
that.
Just me singing the song, giving love, paying homage, and respect.
Hey, I need to see that clip. Send me that clip with tips before.
Thanks for listening to this latest edition from the Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan channel. Whether you listen to this on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or watching on YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe, share with a friend, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a drop. And all my homies from Chicago, we say 3 things: bear down, go Cubs go, and sell the team, Jerry.